What's up, Whittier?
Welcome to What's Up, Whittier, a homegrown podcast.
A podcast to showcase Whittier's businesses, personalities, and hidden treasures.
Howdy neighbors, producer Christine here with this week's community corkboard announcements. Every Friday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. we have the Uptown Whittier Farmers Market put on by the Whittier Uptown Association on the corner of Philadelphia and Bright. If you are interested in becoming a vendor at the Farmers Market, email farmersmarket@whittieruptown.org. Alright, if you are a faithful listener to the podcast, meaning we've gone through this 2 years, you'll know that producer Christine's favorite event is the Concerts in the Park series brought on to you by the City of Whittier's Parks and Recreation Community Services Department. So, what is the Concerts in the Park? Well, let me tell you, it's just the best. You get to see all your friends from the community out. It's awesome. But what it is a band comes to our local park and they perform for us. It's a really great time. So, performances are every Monday and Thursday at 7 p.m. So Mondays are at Central Park, 6532 Friends Avenue. June 24th is the Disney Tribute Band. You know I'm going to be there. I'm a huge Disney file. On July 8th, check out the Amanda Castro Band, who is doing jazz. And on July 15th, we have the Smith Band with country music. July 22nd, Upstream with some reggae. And July 29th, Las Colibri with some mariachi music. And on August 5th, the band Fresh with some top 40s hits. On Thursdays at 7 p.m., join the City of Whittier at Parnell Park, 15390 Lambert Road. Here are the upcoming schedule of bands. On June 27th, we have Stevie Nicks Illusion, who will be playing Fleetwood Mac covers. July 11th, there will be a Selena tribute band, and you guys are definitely going to want to come out and, do your little washer machine. If you know what that is, then I'll see you there. July 18th, Neon Nation will be performing their 80s hits. July 25th, the Blue Breeze Band will be performing Motown. August 1st, Hard Day's Night will be performing Beatles classics. And let me tell you guys, I've seen Hard Day's Night at the Chino Hills Concerts in the Park last year. It was so awesome. Everybody, especially me, was up dancing, singing, so it's going to be a great time to remember. And then on August 8th, Electric Vinyl with some classic rock. So remember that parks make life better, so thank you so much to the City of Whittier. They're wonderful people, the Parks and Recreation Community Services. Shout out to Greg, Justin, Jack, Arthur, I'm forgetting a bunch of people, but everybody, Virginia, Margot, Diamond, Nelson. Shout out to everybody in that department, and of course you gotta shout out to the city staff sometimes. Well, all the time. They don't really get the credit that they deserve sometimes, so shout out to the City of Whittier. So remember to bring your lawn chair and blanket. And pets, barbecues, alcoholic beverages, and smoking are prohibited. So all of those things are a no-go. Speaking of the wonderful City of Whittier that we live in, don't miss the 2019 State of the City presented by the Whittier Chamber of Commerce, the Doubletree Hilton in Uptown, and the City of Whittier. As they present the 2019 State of the City, you'll have an opportunity to hear from our mayor, Mayor Blvd.Whittier, and our retiring city manager, Jeff Collier, to discuss kind of what's gone on with the city and what we look forward to in the next year. So this will be Thursday, May 23rd from 8 to 10 a.m. at the Doubletree Hilton, 7320 Greenleaf Avenue. It is $20 per person. That's mostly just to cover breakfast. And you can go online to whittierchamber.com and register there. I will include the link in the bio. And if you're working or you're unable to make it to this really cool event, feel free to check out What's Up Whittier, or you can follow at Whittier Chamber. I'm sure that, Selena over at the Whittier Chamber, shout out to Selena, is going to do a great job with social media coverage on that day. So again, like I said, follow Whittier Chamber, or you can just stay tuned. Make sure you're following What's Up Whittier on Instagram. Oh my gosh. So like I said earlier, if you wonderful neighbors have been listening to the podcast since the beginning, you've heard me discuss Concerts in the Park for, this will be the third year, right? which means that we're coming up on our 100th episode. What? So I can't believe it. 100 episodes. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, subscribing, listening, downloading. I really appreciate it. Jesse and Remo really appreciate it. And we know that the community that we impact also appreciate it. So thank you. So how are we going to celebrate? Well, we're going to have a 100th episode, a live episode, which we haven't done in a while. You can listen to our live episodes with Alexander Robert and Masatako and Juanita Velasco from Rocky's Frozen Yogurt. So like I said, it's going to be live and under the stars. What does that mean? Well, it's going to be at the Artisan Building, 6757 Bright Avenue. And I will arrange it for that. We get free parking in the parking structure. So you have to RSVP because I'm going to put your name on a list and give it to the guys at the security. And, you know, we'll foot the bill, I guess, for your parking in the structure. Really great guys over there. I think might be Ricardo on Wednesday nights. But again, so the date for our live episode Under the Stars is Wednesday, May 29th at 6:30 p.m. It's going to be a really good time. So 6:30 to 7, you can just check in, network a little bit. We'll just wait for people to trickle in. And then at 7 o'clock, we're going to start the actual program. We're going to have a very, very special guest. And then around 7:30, we'll kind of end the episode because it's usually about 40 minutes to an hour. But we're going to have time for questions. So if you want to ask questions, make sure that, you come prepared or, whatever. And we'll leave the last 15 minutes of that hour for questions. And then at 7:30, just kind of mingle and network a little more. Bring your business cards if you're a budding entrepreneur. Join the What's Up Whittier network that way. It'll be a really great opportunity. And I would love to meet you too. That'd be awesome. So like I said, that's on Wednesday, May 29th at 6:30 p.m. Make sure that you RSVP. You can email Christine at whatsupwhittier.com if you are going to come, or you can send us a DM on Instagram. That'll be cool too. Very awesome. I'm very grateful to already have some people that have RSVP'd. So thank you so much for that, you guys. Next up, we have the annual Uptown Whittier Car Show. This is put on by the Whittier Uptown Association and usually takes place the first Saturday of every June. So this year, it'll take place Saturday, June 1st, along Greenleaf Avenue and Philadelphia Street. It is free admission to the public and it includes live music, vendors, raffle prizes, event, t-shirts, and more. The actual car show competition is open to all makes and models. There will be trophies awarded in 20 different categories. So right now the cost is $45 to join the car show judging contest, and the price will include an event t-shirt and a dash plaque for your car. So you can go online to whittieruptown.org, or for more additional information, you can call their office at 562-696-2662. You can speak to Cecilia or Olivia. They're both very nice, wonderful ladies, and they'll be able to help you out there. I had the opportunity to coordinate the car show last year, and it takes a lot of work. So make sure that, you guys contact them, and it'll be a great opportunity to meet people. And, everything's an opportunity to meet people, right? But it's a lot of fun. You get to see different cars. You get to see the community come out. Again, those are my favorite things, is events that the community can come out and appreciate each other. And, Whittier is just so wonderful and big and diverse that you can do that here, which is great. Next up, we have a ribbon cutting at the Claudia Zambrano Farmers Insurance Office. Join Claudia Zambrano and her office as they officially have a ribbon cutting to commemorate the opening of her office. Enjoy a mimosa bar, snacks, and music, all while networking with other Whittier locals and business owners. This ribbon cutting is free and open to the public, and it'll take place on Thursday, June 13th at 4 p.m. at Claudia's office, 14831 Whittier Boulevard, Suite 101, Whittier, California, 90605. And my last event on the community Corkboard announcements is the Future Leaders of Whittier's second official meeting. So your producer Christine is a founding member of the Future Leaders of Whittier. Our next meeting is June 13th at 6 p.m. What is the Future Leaders of Whittier? Well, you can go to our website, whittierleaders.com, to do some more information about that. But I'll just explain a little bit. So our goal, our mission, is to cultivate Whittier leaders and promote philanthropy throughout the local community for our current and future generations. So if you're interested in being a leader, you may already be a leader and don't know it. Trust me, someone told me I was a leader in the last 6 months, and now I feel like all I hear about is leadership. It's so weird. Once you become attuned to your actual strengths as a person, it's really great. So one of our goals is to empower young adults to be leaders and change makers. So, I mean, I'm super young, right? I mean, well, not super young, but I'm only 26, and there's so much that I need to learn in regards to leadership and growing and communication and, you know, what matters to leaders and how do you create change in your community. And this is our goal. How do you create change? So we're cultivating this atmosphere for innovation and youthful enterprise through, again, this professional development, leadership curriculum, and meetups. And like I said, it's a social club. So we're very fortunate to be able to do this. Last week we did 5 myths of leadership. Fernando Lopez, who's our president, he led that. So I'm going to lead this week's, or the June month meeting discussion, which is leadership and communication. Who better to do that than the chair of communication? I don't know. Well, I hope I communicated this well to you. Make sure to go to our website, whittierleaders.com. You can sign up and let us know that you're going to come, just so we have enough stuff to nosh on, enough beverages, water bottles, whatever. We would really appreciate you there. And honestly, go to our website. You don't have to be like 20 years old to join it. You don't have to be 50 years old to join it. You can be any age, and there are different levels that we have, so maybe you can just read and characterize yourself in one of those tiers. If you're a mentor and you're interested in finding people to empower, or maybe you just want to maybe you just want to mentor somebody, but you haven't really met anyone, this is an opportunity for you as well. So please be sure to RSVP. Go to whittierleaders.com for June 13th at 6 p.m. All right, looks like that's all I have for you this week in the community Corkboard announcements. Be sure to send us any information. Send us an email at Christine@community. Nope, that's not right. Send us an email at Christine@whatsupwhittier.com. You can also visit all of our social medias. Go to our Instagram and our Facebook at What's Up Whittier, and give our Twitter a follow at What's Up 562. Why not? You never know when we'll blast something out there. And join our mailing list. You can go to our website, whatsupwhittier.com, and just there's a little box that'll pop up. Join our mailing list. And I don't send out many emails, but there are some things that I'm going to be sending emails about, and I really hope you can join and become part of that. And don't forget to follow all of our personal social media. Your producer, Christine, is a notary. I'm a mobile notary. So you can go to my website, christinesingerluna.com, and get more information there. Or you can follow me on Instagram at The Singing Moon. And you can follow Remo the Realtor. Go to www.remotherealtor.com. You can find all of his social media at Remo the Realtor. And honestly, Remo's a really great guy. He has a really wonderful team. Shout out to Kathy, Mary, Marisol, just everybody over there. Shout out to you guys. And, you know, if you're looking to buy or sell, they're the team to help support you. And follow our one and only Jesse the Architect at J2 Architects, or go to www.j2architects.com so you can learn a little bit more about Jesse's firm. And if you're interested in attending one of Jesse's workshops, make sure that you follow him on social media at J2 Architects. He did have a couple of ones about ADUs, which are additional domestic units that are on people's property. And be sure to follow Jesse the Architect at J2 Architects if you're interested in attending one of his workshops. And I know that Remo also has tons of workshops. Make sure you follow their social media if you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, remodel your home, anything. Also j2architects.com for Jesse. So make sure you support us. We support you guys. Love to have everybody. Dr. Drew says this thing on the podcast: support people that support the podcast, or that keep the wind in the sails, like the Corolla ship. But let's just keep the winds in the sails of the What's Up Whittier ship. I don't know. I think it's cool. Thank you so much for supporting What's Up Whittier. Thank you for downloading, subscribing, pressing play, all that jazz. Make sure you sign up for our mailing list, like I said. And yeah, thank you so much. You guys are really going to enjoy these next couple of episodes. Take it away, Jesse and Remo.
What's up, Whittier?
Dun da da da.
Oh man, Remo.
That's a liquored up Remo.
There you go. Carbonated, liquored up
Carbonated water with tahini rim.
I love that we're off location, obviously. For those that are listening, you got a lot of good ambiance noise in the background.
We got the shaker going on at the bar.
And I love that we just started, and the first question that they asked is, do you want something to drink? And of course,
people after my own heart.
Well, it's funny because Remo's like, yeah, I'll take a water, and Christine's like, I'm not drinking alcohol today. It's like I love how you think. I love how you take
how the reactions
that
are
question.
so different from both.
Well, we started off that way, and then here we are.
Well, I only responded that way because I used to come to this specific place every single Tuesday, and I would get a margarita so that they know what I like because I'm a regular. But that's why I said no. That's why I said no.
So with that said, we got a couple margaritas in front of us, getting that liquid courage, I guess. And Remo, where are we at?
I'll let you say, Jesse. My Arabic accent's gonna butcher this name.
Well, we're off location today, so we're actually at the restaurant. It's called La Casa del Cocinero, and we're with Chef Santi and
Manager Francisco.
There you go, Manager Francisco. I had it. It's just kind of slipped.
Panchito.
I'm gonna take your drink away.
Right? And I haven't started drinking, man. That's a funny thing. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
So, obviously, for those that don't know what this is and where it's at, I guess give us a little introduction of what this restaurant is, where it's at, and.
Well, we're actually located in 14323 Whittier Boulevard in the city of Whittier, California. Right, basically, across the street is Whittier Boulevard in Ocean View, right next to the dealership. That's our location.
And what type of restaurant is this?
Mexican food also. Absolutely. Authentic Mexican
food, yes.
Obviously, I follow you guys on Instagram, and I always see the kind of food you guys post. What are like the? I know you said it's authentic Mexican, but what does that mean for you guys?
For me, it's like fresh food, as fresh as we can, and we don't measuring the food. You're gonna get the place as your grandma served your plate for you in your house.
Nice.
Not measurings at all. I mean, measuring the food for me is like you're cheating the customers.
Cheating the guest.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be treated like if you're eating at home, right?
Pretty much
is what it is.
Yeah.
So good, healthy portions, and like Remo's this guy loves to eat, man. So
well, at home it was different because we grew up with three brothers, and so whatever was on the table was gone in like 2-3 minutes. So we would actually have to, almost fight for our food. So it's refreshing to come to a place where the portions are big and no brothers are around. So.
Right.
Yeah, because Remo used to eat all the food, right?
Yeah, right. I was the third youngest. Yeah, third youngest. So I would.
You got the scraps.
Yeah, I get the scraps. Yeah, me and my younger brother got scraps.
That explains a lot, man.
Yeah.
So what is it? Like, what's your biggest dish, or what's the biggest hot seller here?
Basically, our famous, we're known for the molcajete, which is one of our main dishes that we had here. Really popular. It's enough for 2 to 3 people. We do some carne asada, homemade chorizo, chicken, a little bit of jack cheese and stuff like that. Comes with the rice and the beans. Really, really popular dish. Another good one I will highly recommend the chile verde.
Oh,
it's
nice.
Amazing. Yes, you see a lot of places selling chile verde. Don't take me wrong, it might be good, but ours, now because I work here, it's
the best.
It's amazing. Yes.
You guys got to put a sign on the outside that says, like, how you see the liquor store that says the coldest beer in town? They say, like, the best green chili in town.
That's a good idea.
Well, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Get people to join.
Yeah.
But explain what a molcajete is. Like for those that haven't had one or don't know what that is.
A molcajete, basically, it's a little bit of everything. It comes from the hot lava rock. Well, it's a molcajete. Usually, traditionally, it's used to make salsa in Mexico, because back in the days, there was no blenders, so they used to, smash the tomato, the chilies, garlic, all that kind of stuff in there. Well, I believe this guy over here got creative with it, and, he started putting a lot of love in there, all the basically meat. You know, we have the carne asada, you know, ranchera steak, the chorizo. It's a combination of everything, to be honest with you.
Green
On the lava
salsa,
rock, green salsa,
chorizo.
chorizo, chicken. Yeah, it's a big dish, yeah.
It's a lot of good food in one single dish, right?
Yes. A lot of love.
It's not just a lot of food, it's a quality food. We use flat meat, choice. We don't use different kind of meat or charro or cheaper meat. It's a really good quality of food. It's not nothing like cheap carne asada. It's worth it.
It's a real deal.
Yeah.
There you go, Remo. Next time you come over, you gotta ask for molcajete.
Yeah.
How long does it take to make? Because I know it comes out in that clay pot, and I've had it at other places. Like 2 times in my life, but I've had it before.
Like 10 to 15
minutes.
How many of those clay things do you have, though? Is that
a little like 25?
25, 30, yes.
And is the process, the meat is cooked and then placed in there and then put it in an oven, or how does it?
No, we put it straight to the flame, so it gets hard like fast.
So it cooks in that actual.
No, we cook everything on flat, barbecue,
Got
and everything, but yeah, we put everything together and the molcajete.
When the lava rock is hot, we put everything together. We put the salsa, then the meat, then
so when you get on the table, it's bubbling.
Yeah,
it's smoking hot. Yeah.
Smoking hot.
How many of those do you guys, sell a day or a week? Are they one of your more popular dishes? You said
It's hard to say.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, especially over the weekends. Yeah, we get close to 100 easily.
Wow.
Yeah, we're selling molcajetes like crazy. Next thing you know, you see all the restaurant, full of smoke because all the molcajetes. Yeah.
Smoke detectors are raining all the time, like, and
there-
the waiters were like blowing with the menu. So
sounds like my kitchen at home.
Right.
When my wife cooks pizza.
Obviously, that's when you're burning the toast.
No, I don't cook, so
Like I said, you're burning the toast, man. And the other dish you were talking about, the chile verde. Now, is that like chile verde by itself, or is it a plate or a burrito, tacos? How does it?
To be honest, well, it's basically originally it's a plate. It's a chile verde with the rice and the beans, and of course it comes with the homemade tortillas. But you can get it, of course, on the burrito. Some people put it on their nachos. We have something that we call Casa burrito that's actually on our secret menu, which is basically a chile verde burrito, and we wet the burrito with more chile verde on top. And then we put cheese, jack cheese. We melt jack cheese on the top. Nice. We can do that. That's actually, like I said, on our secret menu. What else?
Some girls, the girls gonna be on diet, so they ordered a salad and chile verde on top as a dressing. So I mean, you can do the way you want. Some people they order like queso fundido. Our queso fundido is with chorizo, but they wanna chile verde instead of chorizo. So I mean,
some people get creative.
We're not like limited to the.
So you got chile verde on a napkin if you wanted to.
Yeah,
if you want to.
That's what you want, absolutely. Yeah.
That's how good it is. Well, but I love that you said it. You can use it as a dressing because at that point it's endless. I mean, it could go on anything.
I mean, there's no limits.
Nice. There you go, Remo. You gotta get your molcajete with chile verde on it.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Sold. I mean, you don't got anything someone brings out, I eat. So I'm not prejudiced.
You're like, I'm not picky.
No, not at all. No, we just had some margaritas. Do you want to explain maybe what the margarita we're having, and then
these are good, by the way. I like the whole rim on it.
Yeah, the whole rim is that went on the inside.
Well, like how we were saying on the food, we do the same thing, same concept on the drinks. We squish our own, lime juice here, lemon, all that stuff to make everything fresh as we can. We make our own margarita mix here. Pretty much, try to give the guests the freshest that we can, get a little bit of tequila, some triple sec, the homemade margarita mix, and a good shake. How you were saying earlier,
good shake, man.
That's what it makes it different. That's what it makes a drink.
Yep. And what's your? Do you guys have a signature drink?
Yeah. It's not signature, but we sell a lot of those here. The cantaritos. Okay. It's a really traditional drink from Guadalajara, which is actually from Jalisco. It's based, orange juice, some tequila, some lime, lemon juice and stuff, some grapefruit soda, squirt, because a lot of people in Mexico, they mix the tequila with the squirt. And this, it's something that we actually made it from this restaurant. We make it kind of like ours. We sell a lot of cantaritos.
Nice.
And that's the one in the clay cup?
Yes.
I knew
There
it.
you go.
Yes.
Got it.
And if you want,
With
when you get it
the
with some chile verde.
lotería cartas.
Yeah, with the lottery, yeah. It has
The
it.
Mexican lottery. It's,
It's
El
impressive.
borracho, y el diablo,
Dama and all that stuff.
la
yeah.
bruja. No, no, es kidding.
La dama.
La Dama,
Oh,
yeah.
In terms of like the name La Casa del Cocinero, where does that come from?
Well, before I was in Lambert, it was a small place, and it was my name, Santi. I named it Santi because my name is Santiago. But when we get this place, I mean, we were just looking for a better name, so it can pull the people attention. So
Instead of
And-
calling La Casa of Santiago, they call it
Yeah,
La
La
Casa del
Casa-
Cocinero. It's the
'cause
chef.
actually, I'm a cook, now chef. I'm a cook, so it's my house.
It's your house. There you
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can always say that, like, I always feel like I'm at home when I come here. So thank you guys so much for really promoting that type of atmosphere. Like, I do feel like I'm at my tío's house, you know? So thank you for being my tío. Sorry.
Thanth you.
Just be careful when you see Christine back there in the kitchen.
Right. Then we
Kick
have
her
a
out of
problem.
there. Yeah.
She's not allowed. Kidding.
We'll bring it to you. Don't worry. Just
Yeah.
relax.
So you said you had a restaurant before on Lambert,
On Lambert.
and it was just the same thing. Mexican
It was
food?
almost the same thing, but it was just by myself over there. So the menu was really short,
It was smaller.
Really
man.
small.
smaller. Yeah, but I was running everything by myself, and it's harder.
Yeah.
Now I have more cooks, I have more preps,
More help.
and more help. A lot. So
Nice.
I'm able to do more dishes.
So how long have you been a chef?
I started when I was 7
Oh, wow.
in Mexico.
Yeah.
Because his dad, he used to own a restaurant back in the days in Mexico, so he used to help him out. And
He was on a 2 seafood restaurant in Mexico.
his mom too,
Okay.
right?
And my mom, she was on a small cenaduria, like Mexican, like style. We put a couple tables out of my house, chairs, a barbecue. It was a charcoal barbecue, you know, the comal. She was making enchiladas, tacos, and even the tortas, the deep fried tortas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And with my grandfather, we always we do carnitas, barbacoa, birria, pozole, menudo, chicharrones, all that kind of stuff. And we start with, we kill the animals. We don't like buy
You don't
the
buy it
meat.
already, yeah.
We,
You
Used
start
to
from
go
the
to his
beginning.
backyard and I want that baby boy. Let's go. Let's go get him.
Have you brought some of those plates, like your mom's plates or your dad's plates, to the restaurant?
yeah.
Like anything on the menu that's like, it's like, man, this was like my mom's recipe or my dad's recipe, or
Well, yeah, I mean, most of the seafood is my dad's recipe.
okay.
Yeah, the menudo is my grandfather's recipe. The carne en su jugo is my grandfather's recipe.
Oh, nice.
The chorizo is like 4 or 5 generation chorizo.
So you guys make the chorizo?
We
here?
made the
Yes.
chorizo.
No
here.
way, really?
Make everything.
We made maybe around 200 pounds every week.
Wow.
Chorizo, yeah.
And that's big because, like you said, you could go buy it somewhere, but who knows what's in it or how they was made, you know?
Yeah,
But
nah.
when you know that it's a chef who's
I
actually
want to know what I
preparing it-
put on my stuff.
Yeah.
I wanna
That's
make sure.
awesome, man. So what? I know you said that you have seafood here too.
Yes.
I mean, walking in, it doesn't feel like you have seafood. Is that something like? Is it a small portion or a big portion of the menu? Like, is it half and half?
It's like almost like 3/4 of the menu is seafood.
Oh,
But
really?
we have cocktails, we have deep fried fish, we have fillets, we have beer butter fish tacos, grilled shrimp fish tacos.
Nice.
We have a lot of things, a lot of
Mojarra
seafood.
frita.
Mojarra frita, yeah.
So, what's your number one seafood dish?
Well, we sell a lot of ceviche and cocktails.
Oh, really?
And beer butter is one of the more popular.
Oh, really?
Beer butter.
What is your favorite dish? Your favorite seafood dish?
I like everything. I never get
He's a
tired.
good eater.
I'm a good eater, so one day I eat something, a different thing. Another day, I mean, I never get tired to eat here.
Francisco, what is your favorite seafood dish or just dish?
I like the beer butter shrimp tacos. I have to admit it. Those are hands down to those. They're really good.
Yeah.
With the
Those-
chipotle mayo.
Chipotle mayo is homemade chipotle mayo. We don't buy the chipotle mayo. I
He
already
makes the
make
chipotle
it.
chilies
I
here,
do
too.
the chipotle chiles from scratch, and we mix with the mayo.
Wow. And do you guys do handmade tortillas or is that?
Handmade tortillas,
Really?
corn and flour.
Wow.
Both.
If you had to see, I'm depending on what I'm eating,
Same here.
it's you know, I kind of choose.
What you gonna just choose then?
But is there like one better than the other?
I like both, but like you say, it's depends
what you're eating,
what you're
yes.
eating.
So when do you go with flour? When do you go with corn?
I do corn with, chile verde goes with corn and flour.
That's right.
Yeah, carnitas. I like flour for carnitas.
That's interesting. I like corn. I guess you're right. It kind of depends on what kind of style you like, right? It's because I think flour gives it a little bit more.
A lot of people order like flour, handmade flour with pozole or menudo.
No
In
way,
my
no?
town, the pozole is with tostadas. Nobody eats the pozole with tortillas.
Right?
Yeah, but they like with tostadas, with tortillas, flour. So
Where are you from, Santi?
Jalisco, Mexico,
Jalisco,
Tala,
nice.
Jalisco.
Nice. Yeah, my family's from Jalisco too, and I think it's the same thing. Like they're back there. It's like when we go, or the last time I went, just the food is a lot different. You kind of find the same dishes here, but it's like a little twist to it, you know.
Little twist, yeah.
It kind of changes. I was telling this to Remo is that sometimes when you go to restaurants here, and you talk about bringing, like in this case, Mexican food. Sometimes there's like there's like that American twist, right? Like maybe the sauce is not as spicy as you would usually make it.
Yeah.
Like the chile verde, for example, that might you might kind of bring it
Lower
down.
the heat level a little bit.
And for me, it's like one of those things where like, man, the spicier it is, the better it is, right?
Yeah.
But some people, I understand, kind of you gotta
Kind of you get addicted, like you get a spice, you get a hit, you want more and you want more.
That's right. That's right. And so we just got something here at the table.
And by the way, Jesse's never this excited about it.
I'm always excited about food, man.
You're fired up right now.
I'm fired up, man. With food, it's you can never go wrong, right?
No.
Nah.
And that's the thing, man. Like anytime you go to somebody's home, right? It's like the first thing is like, we're gonna eat. What are we gonna eat? Don't worry about it. We got it. And so you're at home, my friend. So what is that we have here on the table? Something just came
It's
out.
the queso fundido, the appetizer.
One of our.
That's
was
just
it.
appetizer?
Yeah.
That's not the mojito?
Okay.
Oh, I eat this as a meal.
Yeah, that's a big appetizer.
So what is it? It is
That's a chorizo, the homemade chorizo, and jack cheese, and the lava rock. I mean, you can order like flour or corn tortillas handmade.
and this is just the appetizer, right? Like
That's
you
the
just enjoy
appetizer.
while your meal's coming up.
Exactly.
And has anybody asked for the chorizo on top of the chile verde? Because I know you guys said they asked for the chile verde instead of the chorizo.
No, we
but-
do like a chorizo and beans, kind of like
Kinda
frijoles
like-
puercos.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
yeah.
pretty
It's
good.
amazing.
And some queso fresco on top.
Or people, they ask for chorizo on top of their chilaquiles. Like a lot, especially for breakfast. So we get that all the time.
No, I've never thought about that because I like chorizo, but I never thought about adding that to
Chilaquiles.
the chilaquiles. Now
Yeah.
you gave me a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah.
My wife always adds it to adds chicken to chilaquiles because chilaquiles, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't come with any kind of meat, right?
No, it's just
No.
the
It's
eggs.
just eggs. So-
Eggs,
eggs
beans,
and
and
beans.
the tortillas.
And so anytime we get it, I always tell her, put chicken on it, put meat on it. So, yeah, I agree.
Also, some people ask for like a green chilaquiles. They ask for nopales mixing on it. So
Interesting. So you guys are up for anything? I mean,
Yeah.
it's a homemade kitchen. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
You can
it's
customize
made to
anything.
order.
Yeah.
Was there anything that you guys ever said no to? Someone asked a certain request and you're like,
it's just one thing. Sometimes they ask for taquito potato, and it gets like it's a little bit of potato on it. So when you deep fry the taquitos, it gets like the flavor change a lot. So maybe you don't like it. So I try to avoid those taquitos.
We always
But
recommend
hard tacos, yeah.
But you guys do have like other vegetarian options, right? Like I know that your beans are vegan.
Beans
Yes.
are vegan, and well, the rice nakas it has chicken broth, but the beans are vegan. We have fajita mix. We have zucchinis, corn, cabbage. We have a lot of things. Yeah, we have a customer. I don't know. His nickname is Popeye, so he always order veggies.
Veggies
So
with his molcajete.
we always do like a special dish, a plate of veggies. It's a Popeye's veggies.
For pages,
It-
veggie plate.
Popeye's
Yeah.
veggies.
Is that on the menu? Like you come in and you say, "Can I get a papaya?"
The waiters know that Popeye's veggies. So
and
we
he
know.
orders the same thing every time.
Every time.
Every
Yeah.
time.
Wow.
Good
There you
man.
go. There you go,
I'm the
Remo.
same way. I order the exact same thing everywhere I go. I don't
You
change
start
it.
putting the Remo special.
Right? There you go.
I don't know what it would be. What would it be?
I have no
So,
idea.
yeah, you like.
I'll tell you by the end of the
Yeah.
conversation.
Awesome. So going back to the restaurant, so obviously you guys have a Mexican food, some seafood. You guys have a full bar. I guess what's the atmosphere here when there's a lot of people going on? Like what is it? Is it like family? Is it like a mix, like a young crowd, old crowd? I mean, what kind of atmosphere are you guys creating?
It's a little bit of everything. It all depends what day of the week is. Normally Fridays you get a lot of young crowd. Late night we do like put a little music, and sometimes people start dancing. They do karaoke. During the week it's a little bit more mellow, more like a family. Atmosphere. A lot of families they come and dinner here. But over the weekends, a little bit more young crowd definitely. In the morning, a little bit older crowd because the menudo and the pozole. But yeah, a little bit of everything.
So here, you just mentioned menudo and pozole. So is that on the menu the whole week, or is it?
No, just Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah, just weekends only.
Nice.
So if me and my wife are coming here on a Friday, what could we expect on a Friday night? A wait or
Yeah, it's super packed. Definitely.
Waiting.
Wait time for sure. 40 to
But
an
this is
hour.
my Theo's kitchen though. What-
Right.
You're gonna
Yeah.
kick, unless you're working in the back.
Right.
Open up the back door.
Yeah, especially at nighttime. After 6:30 p.m. is when we get the busiest time of the on the day on Fridays. Before that, it's busy, but not as much as the nighttime. Saturday is pretty much steady all day. Sunday we get really busy for breakfast. Sunday, in the afternoon too for dinner.
Yeah, I've driven in the past, or I drive up and down Whittier Boulevard, and I usually look over and like on the weekends. I mean, there's a line out the door, and it's crazy. It's you look at it, it's a big space. I mean, you have a lot of tables, and to have a line out the door, that just means that you're doing something good, right?
Thank you.
What's
Yeah,
typically
thank
the
you.
wait on a Friday?
Uh,
And what tricks can people?
About 30 to 45.
Okay, that's not
Yeah.
too bad.
Yeah.
And is there a trick to cutting that line short for someone that's listening? Or
But we try to, to make faster for everyone, but sometimes it's just impossible, to please everyone. But,
Yeah.
we try to always the best, try to hey, do you want maybe sometimes we hand out some food, a little bit of, chip salsa so people doesn't, get desperate or
can they go to the
impatient.
bar while they wait?
Yes, absolutely.
There
Yes,
you go.
Definitely.
That's how you solve the problem.
Yeah.
Most of the kids do that.
Yeah.
They do that.
Yeah.
They have a couple drinks before they get to
Because I know they've been having a long week, so all
Yeah.
they need is just a drink to relax and
Yeah,
kill the stress a little bit.
Do you guys ever have live music or anything like that?
We have music all the time, yes. We do a little bit of salsa, a little bit of reggaeton, a little bit of everything, to be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
Some rock and español and stuff like that, yeah.
And how often do people dance? Like, do you guys actually clear tables and people?
Well, we got the lounge area on the other side of the restaurant, and normally by 9:30 on Friday nights, we we have a little speaker over there. We put some music and people start dancing or singing, like I said, karaoke and stuff. Yeah, it's always someone to start a party.
Do you ever have to kick people off the karaoke mic and say, "No
Of course,
more"?
man.
Have you been here?
You get enough.
You have to.
Not yet.
Is that personal experience?
You always get you always get that one guy who cannot sing at all. And it's only
Right.
good if you're drinking.
Yeah.
If you're not drinking, it's like, get this guy out of the stage. Yeah?
You know what, bro? I'll buy you a beer. Come over here.
You know what? Like, it's courage, like, to sing, and you don't know how to sing, and you still you want to do that,
Yeah.
eh.
That means they had enough margaritas. That's
Yeah.
why they're going.
Well,
right.
it's not singing; it's the alcohol. It's
That's right.
the singing.
That's
right.
The alcohol
That's right.
doing it. That's a good way of putting it. The alcohol's doing the singing, not him.
By the way, this queso fundido is really good. Like just the tortilla itself and that whole mix is really good.
Yo.
Thank you.
And the chorizo, I mean, it's not over spicy, but it's just got the right flavors in there.
The right balance.
Yeah, it does. Do you just make one type of chorizo and that's it, or is
Well, I was doing before more at the other place. I was doing like green chorizo or mango chorizo, apricot chorizo, different flavors.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm pretty
That's
busy
it.
and I have no time. I'm trying to bring more flavors,
Yeah.
but it's hard for me right now. Yeah.
Oh, this is so good, man.
By the way, we sell the chorizo by pound too, just
I was
in
gonna
case.
say,
Yeah, by pound.
So
yeah.
people could come in and just
Yeah.
say, hey,
Yeah.
just want to
We
buy
have
it.
tons of people all the time. Hey, let me get a pound or two. I'm gonna do a barbecue this weekend. So
Nice.
It is really good. The
It
tortilla
is.
really.
Yeah. So who's making the tortillas? You just have somebody back there.
Whoever is
Whoever's in
in
the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
we
Yeah.
make the masa here.
But we
and then-
teach all the guys to do that, to the tortillas. So,
How many pounds of tortillas do you go through?
a lot.
basically, it's like I get like 2 bags. One week I get 2 bags of 50 pounds, and in another week 3 bags of 50 pounds. So it's basically like 120 pounds are just a week, but you need to add water, same amount. So basically like 250 pounds of dough every week.
Of masa, yeah.
Masa.
And what's a pound? Is it about 10 tortillas, 20 tortillas, 50 tortillas?
Maybe like 12 tortillas, between 10 to 15 tortillas a pound.
Wow. So what is that? That's a lot of tortillas.
That's a lot. That's a lot of tortillas. And I bought there's a flour corn. They call it zero because it doesn't have a gluten. It's gluten free, no preservatives, nothing. It's just corn, grind corn. It's the best one. It costs a little bit more, but it's worth it.
So is that something you gotta ask for, or is it?
No. It's for everybody.
Everybody.
It's the same as the beans. Beans, I use the Peruvian beans. It's double the price of the pinto beans, but I don't like pinto beans. I mean,
really?
I don't wanna be like picky, but I like
That's what you enjoy.
the good stuff.
Yeah.
For me, for my guests.
Nice.
And the rice is jasmine rice. We don't use regular rice, so it's more quality food.
So when you're eating, you're eating quality food. What about the wait time for food? Because I know usually when you have good quality food, it takes a little longer to kind of do. But
We had some complaints about it because we take a little bit of time because it's fresh food. When you order enchiladas, we're not like the other
not ready.
places
Take
that
them out
they
of the
just
freezer
pull
and-
it
And throw the sauce on
and
top.
throw the
Yeah.
sauce on top. We take it up every single enchilada.
The old school.
When you order,
you're made to order.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's why it takes.
But we're getting better. Lately, we're actually getting better, cutting a lot of time compared to, before, it's getting better and better. But the kitchen has been more, efficient lately. So, yeah, absolutely. It's getting, but I would say it about, on a busy day, to 20 to 30 minutes. No more than that. On a regular, regular day, about 10 minutes.
And it all depends on what it is that you're
Yeah,
ordering,
of course,
right?
that too,
So
yeah.
some stuff takes just longer because.
And
it takes
also, we cook the beans and rice. It depends on the day. I mean, we don't cook beans for all day long. Not even for the next day. So we do like 3, 4, 5 batches of rice every day. So you're always gonna get fresh rice or fresh beans. So
Wow.
it's not like cooking for the whole day
Yeah.
or the whole week. No.
That's usually how it is at my house. We cook once on Sunday and just keep for the whole week. The same
Till
thing.
Wednesday of next week.
Santi, what is how much time are you spending in the kitchen? Is it a lot of time?
Yeah, it's a lot of time.
Yeah.
But right now I have we make a really good crew right now. They help me a lot, so it's a little less time. So when I show up, I go straight to cook. I have the chile verde meat already cut, so just cook. Straight to cook everything. I don't have to deal with a lot of things so it's a shorter time.
So for you, your passion, what you enjoy the most is actually cooking.
Cooking
It's the cooking side of things, not the business side of things.
No, that's the cooking.
as a cooking.
You're like, leave that to somebody else. I
Yes,
want to
that's
just
why I
cook.
have Pancho in the front. Pancho.
There you go. Nice.
He deals with the guests and I deal with the food.
There you go. And how do you guys know each other?
Like 3 years, 4 years.
3 years.
Is it by coincidence or?
Well, he was a bartender here,
Okay.
so I need help on the front. I can't handle everything.
Yeah.
It's hard, so I asked him to help me up, and he agreed with me. So
Nice.
And I agree because since day one, I saw the passion that he has for food.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm Mexican and I love to eat. And I've been eating in so many different Mexican restaurants. And when I tried his food, I was like, wow, this is legit.
You
Especially
could tell.
chorizo.
I mean, again, just the food we had. So we got 2 tacos. We got
chile verde and chile colorado.
Chile Colorado. I tasted the Chile Verde. It's really good. I mean, I could totally see that just by itself. And you're right. I mean, it tells, you can see it coming through the food on what's behind the story or how it's made. What do you think about the Chile Verde that you...
The Chile Verde is good. This flavor, for me, it's a little unique.
That's a Chile Colorado.
What's in the chile?
That's a charro. The meat is a charro. And we roasted tomatoes and
You can
peppers.
definitely taste the tomatoes. Though.
Yeah, it's different way and different spices from the Chile Verde.
Yeah.
It's different ways to cook.
See,
And that one is poor Chile Verde. That was big.
This is good, man.
I like coming to places with a big group of people, so everyone can order. Because I don't like ordering food. I always tell my wife, just order, and I'll just eat whatever you order. Because for me, I'll look at the menu, and I can't make up my decision, and I just want someone to order. So
It's hard.
it is,
It's
especially if
hard.
there's a lot of good options.
So it's not like my wife. When I order something that I want, she ends up having my plate. No?
No, my wife only eats half of whatever plate, which is great. So even though I'm eating my plate, I know I'm gonna get half of her plate.
There you go.
Which is,
There you go.
Which is important. That's a
Exactly.
success right there.
Exactly, man.
And also, we have different dishes from Yucatan. We have the cochinita pibil.
Oh, nice.
We have the cochinita pibil, and we have mole poblano too. From scratch. No mole Doña Maria. We made our mole from scratch here. So.
And that's very unique because it's you talk about the process. I mean, it's a process, right?
It take me 2 days.
2 days.
To finish
Wow.
the mole.
About 20 to 25 ingredients.
25 ingredients.
Yes. One by one, you need to toast them, roast them, and all that stuff, to make the mole. Another good one that we had that a lot of people don't know about it is that the deep fried quesadilla.
Well, explain to us what does that mean?
It's a giant handmade tortilla. Of course, the quesadilla. So we fill it up with cheese, and if you like meat, we can throw the meat in there, and we deep fry it for 5 to 10 minutes until all the masa is already cooked. Get it out, put it on the plate. We put some lettuce, some queso fresco, sour cream on top, and some guacamole. It's a piece of heaven. It's one of my favorite snacks.
Well, I was gonna say, anytime you say fried, I mean, it's like
it
the
can't
cheese,
go wrong.
like.
Yes.
Piece of heaven.
Yeah. So what's out of everything you guys have so far? I know you guys mentioned there's like a secret menu. Anything else on the secret menu that our listeners could come and try out?
Terminator
The Terminator burrito. And
What does that mean?
It's the same concept of the Casa burrito, but instead of Chile Verde, we
It's
do
Chile
the Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah, that's another good one that a lot of people order.
Is it a big burrito? Is that what
Yeah,
it's called?
it's a big, yeah.
Even the big guys, they don't finish it.
Yeah,
They-
sometimes
How
they
big?
Remo can't finish
tap
it?
out.
How big is big? Like 2 pounds?
It's
like
about
pound?
a pound and a
No,
half.
that one is like 2 pounds.
2 pounds, yeah.
A lot of it will be more than 2 pounds. That one is big.
It's huge.
That's like a
That's what we call
breakfast
it,
at dinner.
Terminator.
Do you guys have any? I know some places have these if you finish this type burrito or this type of dish, anything
Not
like
here,
that?
but over there I have a 7
Like a
pounds,
challenge.
7
Yeah.
pound burrito.
7
pounds.
We've been thinking about it too,
like
to
a
have
kid.
a challenge. Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Well,
7 pounds. burrito.
Well, I'll tell you this: you don't tell this to Christine because she'll be the first one to sign up for the challenge, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know me, something. Sometimes I get the munchies and I get a big appetite, so I can finish that.
Yeah.
Get the munchies.
Right?
That's right.
Also, we have the huitlacoche quesadillas. It's something a lot of people don't know about it, but it's the corn mushrooms, and it's pretty good. It's it's healthy. It's pretty good. It's something that
You don't find anywhere.
you don't find anywhere.
That's what I was gonna say. You don't usually see that on menus.
Sometimes I do some funky flour quesadillas too, so it's pretty good. So, something
flor
different.
de calabaza.
Flor de calabaza.
Yes.
What else do you guys have on the secret menu or maybe it's something on the secret menu drink? Is there anything on the secret menu drink?
Our manguito shooter got really popular lately. A little bit, some rum, some puree, some chamoy, tajin. Yeah, that's actually on the secret menu. A lot of people, they do know about it now. It got popular
No
on
longer a secret
Instagram.
menu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, manguito shooter. Or lately we got the Buenas Noches Cantarito, which is, it's 100 ounces of pure, straight love in there for 2 to 3 people. It's huge. A lot of people, they just, share it, especially Friday nights or Sundays. Yeah, it's a huge cantarito that we had.
So you just said to share, and then from Friday to Sunday. Does that mean that they share on Friday and they
And
don't
they
wait
finish it
until
on Sunday.
And you roll them out of here on Sunday.
Yeah.
Is it 100 ounces of liquor or
It's
beer?
Total. Well,
Total.
yeah, it's 100. Between the ice and the mixtures and the liquor, everything is in there. Yeah, it's 100. It's huge. Those things that they have in Vegas. We have something like similar, but it's like Mexican.
Yeah. But it's liquor based or beer? Or
No,
is it
it's
beer?
just like tequila.
Tequila. Oh
Yeah.
man,
Tequila.
So
Has to
you-
be
that
tequila.
sounds deadly.
That's what I'm saying. You get that, and you get your 1 pound or 2 pound burrito.
You're good
And
for
you
the whole
get-
day or two.
for the whole week.
For the whole week.
You're not moving.
You call in Monday and like I'm
You
in.
have a bed back there, or like,
We got a little van over there with the.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, man, that's some good stuff. Again, we just had the chile verde and the chile colorado, which is really good. My favorite or personal would be the chile verde.
Oh, the verde? You like
Yeah,
verde?
it's really good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I gotta try the chile verde with a little bit of chorizo on there, and maybe mixed with cheese, and maybe
see
we'll
what
create
happens.
something new, man.
Yeah, right?
Jesse plate or what?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Just maybe
Jessica.
that's a lunch special. I don't know. Get that in a margarita for lunch
Boom.
special.
To get you going.
Get back to work.
Yeah. All happy.
That's right. No, man.
Are
Thank
you guys open 7 days a week?
Yes. Monday,
What are your hours?
Well, Monday to Thursday, 10 to 9 p.m., 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. And Sunday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Nice.
It's, a little different. We don't have just a specific hours, which is on the weekends, of course, we open a little early because, a lot of people, they party the night before. They want their menudo, their pozole with the homemade tortillas,
They park right in front of your place.
Exactly, waiting
at,
for
at
us.
3 in the morning.
I'm going to wait for the cocinero to open
They're
the
gonna
door.
be the first.
Yeah.
Do you guys also sell menudo by the pot?
Yes.
To go?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
How about the pozole?
Same
thing?
thing. Yeah.
So you can get it to go.
Yeah,
Bring your pot and
absolutely.
we'll fill it up. Awesome.
We deliver too, just in case if people don't want to go out, they're too hangover to drive. Don't worry
can
about
get
it.
off
We
the
got you
couch.
guys covered. Yeah, we deliver through Uber Eats.
Okay.
So just in case people, doesn't want to go out or come to a restaurant, they can get their food delivered to their door.
I was gonna say that's an interesting order, right? Like how do you put in one order of menudo and it gets delivered?
pot.
I know.
You sent me
it's
a
a
pot
bowl.
of yeah.
Because it's a bowl, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you
It's a
gotta
bowl, yeah.
you gotta get it out somehow.
And Christine was mentioning the meatball soup.
Oh, well.
It's really called albondigas, but I just told you meatball
Oh,
soup
I
because I know you can't say albondigas.
Yeah,
Al Bogondes.
You're close. You're close.
I messed it up on purpose. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is albondiga soup the whole week or is
Yes,
it?
Yes.
the whole way.
Oh,
The
nice.
only two soups that we have only in the weekends is the menudo and pozole. But the carne en su jugo, caldo de res, albondigas, and the chicken tortilla soup there, we have them all.
Also, carne en su jugo is really popular. Carne en su jugo.
Is it? Really?
We saw a lot of carne en su jugo.
Nice.
That's a traditional dish from Jalisco.
Yeah.
Guadalajara.
I gotta come back, man, just to try all these dishes
Invite
one
me.
by one.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get you the Popeye one.
Popeye veggie special.
Whatever you get, I'll eat.
Santi, how about birria? Have you thought about bringing birria to? Because that's big.
I was making birria sometimes when we started, but it's
a big
people
process,
like birria
right?
just like where they just sell birria.
That's it.
Man, yeah, special for birria.
And that's how they do it in Mexico too. You don't go to a cenaduría to get birria. You go to the birreria to get birria.
To get
That's how it
birria.
is over there.
Yeah.
So if you, I mean, I know some
Sometimes I
restaurants,
do
they try to
birria.
it, yeah.
Once in a
I
while.
give away tacos, consomme, whatever. Sometimes.
Oh, man, that's a lot of good stuff, man. A lot of good stuff. Well, again, thank you guys for having us on. Before we wrap it up, though, we want to give you some Whittier questions.
So when you're not here and enjoying all the great dishes here, is there a place in Whittier for maybe lunch or dinner that you guys like to go to?
Yes,
Outside.
I do. Dakara sushi.
Takata.
That's my best. That's the best.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. I never tried sushi like that. That flavors is really authentic sushi.
Really? Wow. I've never had there.
I haven't been there. And it's... I know that...
Every Sunday for me is sushi Sunday
That's
for me.
There you go.
Every Sunday.
Right after work.
Yeah.
Do you show up with like a couple plates of food and like you say, hey, let's trade?
Right?
No, he came here. He came sometimes.
Next time, just walk in with the bag and say, come on.
Take care of you. Give me some sushi. Give me some Mexican food.
What about you?
Yeah.
Like I don't have. I mean, I do have a lot of them, especially Uptown. I go to bottle room and stuff like that to just have a nice cold beer and a little appetizers. Yeah. I mean, pretty much I'm all over Uptown. I like to go, because I love to eat.
How about for a beverage? Like I know you mentioned cold beverage at the bottle room. Any other places that
I went to Steve's Barbecue sometimes. Yeah, we go I like the La Music. The environment over there is pretty good.
The food is good too. I like to go to Draft Picks over here in Santa Gertrudis and Imperial. That's a good place to go to. They have like DJ and Friday, Saturday nights, and they're pretty cool.
What's that game shuffleboard that they have?
Yeah.
I love that game.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yes. I don't remember.
And also we have a meeting every Friday for Francisco and I at the Slam Dam across the street.
A meeting,
a
right?
meeting. Couple beers and then back to work.
That's
and
right.
then meet.
That's awesome, man.
Release the stress.
That's right.
And if something in Whittier is missing that you guys would like to see come to the city, what would it be? It could be anything. Family related, sports, kids, music, anything.
Like maybe it's something you get drive out somewhere else to go visit or get.
I think Uptown needs a little bit more like live because especially I don't know, it's kind of because a lot of people from Whittier when they want to party and they want to they go to downtown Fullerton. I think we can do something local over here and that will be better. Like people that just want to go out and have a drink, especially the students. They go to college. They deal with a lot of stress and all that stuff. So I think we have a lot of restaurants with liquor and beer and all that stuff, but I don't know.
It's missing something,
yeah.
Our people is going over there.
Yeah.
Stay here
and keep it here,
Closer.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. I don't know.
What about you, Santi? What do you think is missing here?
Nice nightclub. Nice nightclub, yeah. Couple of those.
You're not opening one up next this year, next year?
I wish. I want to. Believe me, I want to, because it's I'm really on this place. So, a nice nightclub is gonna be amazing.
Nice.
And then last question: is there anything in Whittier that maybe you have a memory of, maybe even when you were in your other place, that you miss in the city, that maybe left is no longer here?
Well, just the Havana House, small cigars, cigars. Yeah, there's rare. There's no more in California.
Yeah, that you can smoke a cigar.
Yeah, I like small cigars. Yeah.
See, maybe that's what you got to do here. You got to turn like a little portion of the restaurant into like a cigar only spot, or I don't know.
In the parking lot, maybe.
In the parking lot, maybe.
Yeah,
the parking lot.
maybe. It's a maybe.
A cigar club. I don't know. Well, Santi, thank you for having us.
Thank
you for coming on, and again, this wonderful food that you guys provided.
And the margaritas.
And these margaritas, man, I don't know, but they're like.
Good thing you don't want it.
I know.
Yeah, I know. We'll take a picture together.
I think you're done, Remo.
Yeah.
Picture.
He's not leaving till Sunday.
Yeah, I'm one of those that you roll out on Sunday.
Yes. Again, thank you. And so you guys have an Instagram and a Facebook and all that?
We have Instagram, yeah.
How do the people follow you? What is it under?
I think you can go to @La Casa del Cocinero.
So just Instagram, and then the address maybe one more time.
It's 14323 Whittier Boulevard, City of Whittier.
Okay.
Across the street on Ocean View. Next to the Friendly Hills Motel.
Yeah. And if you, for those listeners, if you come out, you gotta make sure you try the queso fundido with the chorizo. It's really good. It's when they come out, can they ask for two types of tortillas, the flour and corn?
you can mix. Yeah, you can ask for combined tortillas.
Nice.
Corn and flour.
There you go, man. Next time we're gonna come out here, we're gonna have to do that.
Sounds good.
Santi, thank you for having us.
Thank you. No, thank you guys for coming.
Whittier.
All right. We'll see you
Thank
later,
you.
Whittier.